Hello, everybody. My name is Kikelomo, and welcome to the Equal Beats podcast from Alpha Theta, where we get under the skin of the music industry by hearing from the people shaping its future. I'll be speaking with artists and changemakers to hear their stories and insights to help listeners understand the music industry's inner workings and grow their own careers and demystify a sector that can often feel pretty daunting. So first things first, how do you actually build a career in music? Today's episode is for any fledgling DJs out there, all about breaking into the industry. We'll dive into the realities of starting out, how to find your unique sound, securing those first gigs, and standing out in a crowded scene. Whether you're just learning to mix at home or already testing out your skills in front of small crowds, this one is for you. And who better to offer insights, advice, and real-world experience than the legendary Indira Paganotto. Affectionately known as Simona, she's one of the world's most recognizable and respected techno artists, spearheading her own sound and building a vast community of fans all around the world. Indira is a regular in DJ Mag's Top 100 DJs and was labeled the list's highest climber last year. She's a resident at Space Miami and High Ibiza, and she's performed at Tomorrowland, Awakenings, Exit's last ever closing set, Coachella, and Monegros, where she made history as the first Spanish woman to close the main stage. She's a producer first and foremost and has collaborated with Depeche Mode, Nina Kravitz, Joseph Capriati, and Armin van Buuren. Soon, she'll release a new album with a single made in collaboration with the Nile Rodgers. Indira knows what it takes to stand out and break through. She was born and raised in the Canary Islands with no techno scene, so had no choice but to hunt for opportunities. She's built an empire through her Artcore label and event series, has carved out her own space in the electronic music sphere, and has laid the foundation for a long, sustainable, and fruitful career. Today, she's going to share exactly how she did it. Thank you so much for joining us, Indira.
Hello, London. Hello, Equal Beats.
Hello. Welcome.
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're
Thank you
super
for having
excited
me.
to have you here. Yeah. Welcome. Let's start from the beginning, really. I'm super curious. What was the inspiration for you to get started with DJing and music production?
I love art in all the variants, But the icon thing that was the star that I follow was my father, because he was really I respected him so much because he was traveling around the world for helping people like Doctor Without Frontiers. And in the free time in Asia, he was making DJ in the beaches of Goa. So I listen Goa music, Goa trance since I born almost. And also my mom, she was a fanatic of the opera classic music. So, was really a Jin and Jan all time, like me, that I'm Gemini. So classic music, hippie style, all time in my home. So since I born, I had this, the passion for the art, for the music. And I started to play with the vinyls of my father when I was 13, 14. And there is where started my passion, Slow. I didn't want to be musician from the beginning, but I loved the idea to take the control with the vinyls, So there was where everything started.
Amazing. And from playing with your father's vinyls to playing in some of the biggest festivals in the world, how did that evolution happen? How did you go from DJing at home to starting to DJ in other places?
So it was a really long process, of course, because I started DJing in a small events in Canary Islands because there is zero scene there, So there is a small pubs where they were putting house music. So I was just putting vinyls of house that I was buying in internet, and was 1 month for sending to the island, because we are in middle Africa, so it's really far away for everything. I started producing music with 16, 17, and I was playing in a small club that there was Ian Pule playing, was the headliner. It was not a pub, it was a club, but from Canary Islands. And he loved my warm-up. And he was and you are producing also? And I say, yeah, I just did kind of an EP. And I sent to him and he loved it. And I sing to him in Pulled Music with 17.
Crazy.
That was crazy, And for me, it was wow, I have my first vinyl with 17. My father was super proud. So I didn't know what to do of music Oh, I love it also the idea to be doctor like my father and travel and make the same way to him, because I mean, I love him so much and the way he is. But later, something take me, when you have the passion for something, and even if you know what is the future, you don't know, but it's like you just follow what you have inside.
And when you were starting to play in those first little clubs, was it you going into the clubs and asking to play? Like
No,
you would know?
never. No, I never ask.
Yeah.
I have a really like Italian style, like honor. So it's like I was always like, just for friend to friend, like, oh, she's a good DJ, or she loved the music, always like this, like naturally.
Yeah.
All my career was like this. I never went to a club for the owner see me, never. It was like something natural. Like people, they were like, yeah, you should move to Berlin or to New York or to Madrid, Barcelona to be more near of the promoters. I was like, no. If one promoter love my music, they will call me. And they were like, okay, no one will call you because you are so far away. I was like, yeah, maybe yes, maybe no, but this is my style.
Yeah, sounds like you've got an amazing community of people around you that were supporting you.
Since the beginning, because it's like when you have pure soul and you don't expect nothing in life, you just want, if this need to happen, I'm in the God hands. So if this need to happen, will be. If not, will be other paths. So everything is good.
Do you think there was any difference you experienced being a young woman starting out in clubs compared to being a man? That, they tend to dominate the industry.
Oh, of course, that would be 1,000 better ways and more easy to get into in that moment, because nowadays the women have a amazing power finally, and I think they taken the control of the industry and the world in general. Finally we have a really present voice, and but before, when I started, was hard also. Every time, I was only in the studio, but of course people was like, oh yeah, she's playing here because she this guy. The music is someone that this guy did, was like, I can make music, I don't need any man. But now it's not more like this, luckily. But was hard, but was okay. It was like, you will see.
You stood your ground. You knew that you were good at what you did. You knew that the music you made was great.
Exactly.
And time showed that.
Time shows. Time is the best answer, always.
You've spoken about the time that you spent in the studio and how, that's actually one of your passions, specifically.
100%.
How do you think music production helped with the momentum of your career?
Oh, music production is everything for me. Actually, now that I'm traveling so much, and I don't have like the time for stay 1 week, 2 weeks in the studio, is really hurt. It's like something die inside me. I try to make, of course, in the flights or in the hotels, but it's not the same. That moment that you go to the studio, to your paradise, to comfort zone, because I'm really shy, even if you don't notice. I'm really shy. I was really asocial before. I was just living in the mountains with my animals, and that was my life.
Sounds like a dream, to be honest.
Yeah, for me also. But I mean, that moment that you just put the first kick, and you have the future of everything in that track, everything is possible, and it's only your mind, your soul, and the computer and the machines. So it's like a magic moment only for you. Now that I'm playing more, it's good because you create the same scenario, but in the festivals or in the clubs, it's magic also. But you are creating something for thousands of people. So it's more, it's another way of art. I love it. But it's another way.
So would you say, in a way, that music production helped you because it gave you a space away from like the big stages and like the craziness,
I mean, I never been like a party girl. I never been to a club. I need to say, for party, it's crazy, but it's like this. The only party I went was one festival. I will not say because I still didn't play. It's a psytrance one, and it's like they make out the side for me, and I was there like 1 week. Of course, nothing chemic, only natural things, but was for the passion of the psytrance, and it was like really like in trance. like psytrance, in trance with the music 1 week.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
And now it's for this, I create this in the techno scene.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want this feeling
Yeah.
when I play, you know?
Amazing. When you started, did you have any specific goals? Like, did you have like a dream of like, okay, this is where I want to get to. This is my vision. This is where I want to play.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always loved the thing of the mix everything, you know? I love to mix.
Yeah.
Even like when I cook, I don't know how to cook, but I mix things and it's my style, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. Normally it's good,
Yeah.
but this is my style. So with the music it's the same. I never went to the school because I also didn't want to be corrupted in a way of the vision of a professor, you know?
Yeah.
It was like music is something that need to come from your inside.
100%.
So it's not ego, it's really like I wanted to be pure.
Yeah.
So I was like, I will learn from myself, from tutorials. And is what I did. I was just inside the studio every day, producing for side techno.
Yeah.
What is side techno? I didn't know in that moment.
Yeah.
But was a mix of everything I liked.
Yeah.
And it was a perfect mix of techno
Yeah.
and psytrance, of course, that now it could be called side techno. But it was almost 14 years of dedication. So I'm kind of, like a monk in the temple for this sound that nowadays people recognize. But before they didn't.
Yeah. I think honestly that's one of the reasons why so many people are inspired by you, because you saw something, you heard a sound in your mind, you were like, this is what I want to do. This isn't something that necessarily exists, but I'm going to create it for myself, you know?
Yeah.
Is there any advice that you would give for any new DJs or artists starting out who want to kind of craft their own lane or create their own sound? What advice would you give for people who want to follow in your footsteps and shape their own sound?
I think nowadays we are in a scenario of the electronic music that is completely amazing because it's very versatile, it's spicy, it's, caliente.
Picante.
Picante. Like there is a lot of new generation, new artists, new concepts, new genres. It's an explosion of creativity that I think would be really like arrogant to make you need to make this. But of course, be yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems cheesy, like Instagram reel, be yourself. But it's true. It's like just go with your flow. Every time you will make something new, will be people that will be haters.
Yeah.
Of course, was always like this. Since Leonardo da Vinci was making his creations, and everyone was like, "You are crazy." Everyone will make things easy from their sofa.
Yeah.
So just go with your flow, make your own thing, and if it doesn't fix, make other things. It's okay. You know what's the problem? There is no problem.
Yeah.
So let's go.
It's funny because for me as a DJ, like people ask, okay, what's my sound? And my whole thing is, if you can dance to it, I play it. So my I would say my sound is eclectic.
Exactly.
I can go from playing techno but then mix in some merengue or like it's very eclectic. But I feel like I like to think that I can do it in a way that sounds good and takes people on a journey.
Exactly.
But sometimes it can be hard because I think the electronic music industry really likes to put people in a box. So it's
like hashtag, no?
Exactly. Hashtag this, hashtag that. Like, how do you...
What do you play?
Yeah, exactly. So people almost want to define who you are and what you sound like. And it can be hard when people want to put you in a box.
Yeah.
So did you have any challenges when you were trying to kind of create your own path and create this whole psy-techno scene?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you say, I don't want people to say, okay, Indira is... Yeah, Sai Mama, yeah, we know. Because, it was a lot of time making psytrance and trying to put inside the electronics and that now it's finally recognized. So I like this, but, I come from house music, House Detroit, Chicago House. I was making, I have one account of techno that is ID22 that no one knows. Now, yes.
You heard it here first.
I was really amazing, like intellectual, hypnotic techno, So it's for this, it's not only like side techno thing, it's the love of the good quality. If the techno, if it's in good quality, or the house, or also the reggaeton, every music that is good quality, I like. It's like in our level, Artcore, okay, we have like a preference of sound, but of course, we are versatile. If one producer make good tracks and is like elegant and is iconic in his sound, we won't, because we are here for create legendary paths, not only for create trend.
Yeah. How did you kind of get from playing in those smaller clubs to the bigger clubs, up to those festivals, even going from nationally to then playing in those like international stages?
Yeah.
How did that evolution happen?
Yeah, like very organic.
Yeah.
I need to say, because of course I moved to Madrid and I went married with an amazing artist. He was painter, and we moved to a home that we were living in the mountains. So there was like my base in Madrid. So from there I started playing in the clubs in Madrid. Like in the beginning, after hours, for free or for maybe 50 euros if they were kind.
Yeah.
And I was playing like this kind of side trance, but really like angry, because I didn't know. Nowadays I know how to do, but before I was just putting Goa trance, imagining an after in Madrid, people like this, and 5 minutes later was empty. And the promoter was like, okay, but we will not pay. And I was like, anyway, I'm making my sound. I try to create something. And but later, the voices, they were like, oh, this girl is making something new. So slow I was playing in clubs, warm-ups a lot, closing, never in the middle, of course, but I was trying to create the best warm-up for the headliner, because this is something that the artists nowadays, they don't know. They start a festival and it's like 170, 150, pom, pom, pom. And it's like, before was not like this, before we were creating the best warm-up for the headliner.
What would you say is a good warm-up? Like, how do you define like a good warm-up?
Like when you don't want that people know who you are, but they are comfy with the sound and they are waiting for the DJ that is coming,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I did a lot of warm-ups and was focusing in the DJ that was coming later. Trying to respectful, like, we are here like in an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Is nowadays is more like a
Individual,
war, individual, sectary. But before was more like an ecosystem, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much romantic.
No, but
I'm getting old.
No, I think it's important because, people come for the journey, and like as a DJ, you're a part of that journey in conjunction with all the other DJs. And so it's important.
I see even like your question was, so it was like a journey of these things, and I was playing from the beginning in small clubs. I later was growing up. I was resident in Stardust Club. That was really good one in Madrid. And slow, I was just signing with some agencies. That I was starting having troubles also, because it's like, okay, but why we don't make this, and the agencies, they were like, yeah, but you will never be there because your sound is not, it doesn't fix to a Tomorrowland, or it doesn't fix to a Boiler Room, or it doesn't fix to a Circle, it doesn't fix to Awakenings. So I was like, so why I'm here?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I will leave the agency.
Yeah.
And they were like, who are you? And it was like, just if you don't believe in me, why you want to take my money?
Yeah.
So this was a long journey of crying, of being so lonely, and to be like not respected also for the industry, because they were like, treat me like, this side trans girl,
Yeah.
So it was a long process, but always I wake up and I look me in the mirror and I was like, Indira, you believe in this. So if you believe, the day you will not believe is done.
Okay.
You need to believe. So that was
amazing. And then I guess eventually, because, I remember when I started out, someone gave me the advice that no booking agent is better than a bad booking agent, and having that team around you that really believes in you, believes in your sound, believes in your vision.
That's the secret.
Really. How did you go about finding the team that kind of worked for you,
It was so long process. That I feel like emotion, because I'm talking now, I'm like just looking in the bag,
the journey,
like how much cries I did. But it was a long process, but it's like when you see that agent, Alex Avanzato, I will say, is my manager. But in the beginning, we didn't know each other. Was another DJ that say, "Oh, I listen this girl playing is really good," and he was like, he looked my profile and he was like, "Yeah, but she don't dress so good, huh?" Yeah, he said me this, Alex. No, but he was like, "Oh, but the sound is really interesting." So we had a chat, and I knew in that second that he was.
Yeah.
Because I say, "Yeah, now I'm in this agency, but they say I can't make this. And he was like, "We will make this in 2 months."
Yeah.
And it was like, "Really?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I promise. And your fee will be this in the end of the year, and we will achieve this, because I believe in your sound.
Yeah.
And I never had a artist like you, and I won't." So I was like, finally.
Amazing.
I was like, and me the same with him. The first thing I say was like, you were all time riding ponies.
Yeah.
Now you have a horse riding. you know
The
how to say,
progression,
And he was like, "Hey, look at you." So yeah, it's good. It's good.
Amazing. Did you know that he was legit, in the sense that, a lot of the times, sometimes agents and managers, especially when they see someone is building momentum, they can be like, "Yeah, we're going to get you here. We're going to take you there." Like, how did you know that he was legit? How did you know that he was going to actually do the things that he said he was going to do for you?
First of all, because he is Italian.
Yeah.
From Sicily.
Yeah. Sicilians keep it straight.
They don't make bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm Middle Italian too, so yeah. When you see the pureness in the eyes or what he say, I mean, I trust in him.
Yeah.
And even was like, okay, if he's not true, I know where he lives.
Yeah. Amazing.
No, it was an amazing, and also we created an amazing team. We are almost like 4 years working together, and it's every time better because we created like an amazing team. We are almost like 10 people now, imagine.
Yeah. Amazing.
And it was long process also this, because it's not easy to be like the boss, but in the same time, I'm humble, I don't like the hierarchies.
Yeah.
When I talk, it's like everyone else, I'm not the artist when I go to the office. I'm just one more of the team.
Yeah, so everyone's working together for the same goal.
Everyone have their own rules, but we are all the same, Yeah, so this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
To don't have like egos in the team. I don't like no lies.
Yeah.
People that love to work, that they have honor and loyalty.
Amazing.
This is our rules.
Exactly. I mean, 10 people is a lot. Like, what are some of the roles that exist within your team?
So we have label manager, we have a PR girl, we have an assistant, we have videographer, we have one that takes more of the art. We have a manager, the assistant of the manager, and booker.
Okay.
And something else.
Amazing. It's like a little family in a sense.
Yeah, we are a big family.
Yeah,
we are a big family.
How do you keep that vibe going? Because working in a team can be hard sometimes.
I know. Actually, there was we changed like the team, the team parts sometimes in the past years. But just because we wanted to have like a clean team, sometimes there is someone that is really professional, but it doesn't fit to the values of the team. So it's okay. It's like we still love, we still are being touched because one thing that our team, Artcore family, we never have is dead bodies.
Yeah, everyone's got to has their part to play.
It's like always with the promoters, with all of my friends from the scene. We never try to kill someone to have what we want.
Yeah.
Never. It's our thing. We don't have dead bodies in the past. We treat everyone like in the same that we want, that treat us.
Yeah.
And we respect. So this is our rules. So if you don't follow these rules, just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah.
Is there any tips you would give to artists to help them stand out to any potential managers or bookers or label people? Like, what is it that you think attracts managers or team people to want to work with someone?
Yeah, for the young people, for example. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend, of course, that they don't copy no one, because this is something that intelligent manager, that of course there is two kind of manager. Be careful. The manager that only want to express you like a lemon. Take all the money that they can because you are in a hype moment.
Yeah,
And
get that juice, extract.
And this is really dangerous, manager or booker, because it's kind of vampires and it's full in the industry because maybe they were not, they want to be DJs, but they were not good. So this like, okay, I will make manager. I will be a parasite because I didn't success, you know, there is a lot of this. And later there is the passionate manager that he wake up in the morning trying to find their own artists, their talent, help them with the discography, contracts. You will see, because you will feel comfortable, you will feel like in home, and you will feel not like a product.
Yeah, so it's about the feeling, it's about the vibes.
It's super hard feeling a product.
Yeah.
Because we are humans and we are here for a passion.
Yeah.
So when you feel like a product is when I think your hope and your love and your passion go down.
Yeah.
Because you are like, oh, that was all, you know? So, yeah, if you have a big team and a big family that makes you feel alive still, this is the secret.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm curious because everyone has their theories about what makes you so special, but I want to know, what do you think your secret sauce is? What do you think makes you stand out as an artist?
A lot of fresh juice.
Yeah.
And skincare.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. No, of course, you know, when you return home and you see the face and the eyes of your family, proud. And I always come home and my mom pick me up with the car.
Cute.
And she cook me and I tell how was the weekend, you know, my sister, my father come, and this is the secret. Family.
Amazing.
That's it.
So having people around you that support you, that's what gives you the difference.
Of course,
energy.
because when you're a success, okay, money is a tool.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Yeah.
Money could be an amazing tool or a really demon tool that will destroy you. So if you use for your family, for your team, for more creativity, because you can use the money for buy an amazing more machines for the studio, or I don't know, whatever. You can make so much things with the money when you have success. That this is just a tool. You know, family is the secret always, and friends, good friends. That's it.
Beautiful. Shout out to your mama and your papa.
Yeah. They are coming in 2 weeks to Ibiza because I'm opening the studio, my new studio that is called Artopia, and it's in Santa Eulalia. We bought with my team like 300 meters of studio, and will be like a co-working space. So we have our own office, but we are renting like 10 office more inside. So it will be like a creative place, you know, Artopia.
Beautiful, Artopia.
Yeah. So my parents will come. So this is life.
Amazing. When you perform on the stage, is there anything that you think is unique to you that makes you stand out? Like when you're in the middle of a DJ set or while you're playing, especially when you play so often, you know, it can get a bit samey sometimes. Like how do you what's the sauce, the salsa, you know?
The salsa. Yeah, I mean, you know, always, of course, having good new tracks.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes when you have like 4 gigs in a week, that's insane. This year I had 150
gigs.
I have. So I had and I will have 150. It's insane. So it's true that sometimes you repeat tracks, of course, and also your productions, the production of your own label. But the salsa is putting new tracks, I think. Because when you repeat too much, you are like a robot.
Yeah.
So you are like not even spicy, you know? It's like, I know this song, song. Yeah. For example, last day I was playing in Ibiza and I completely changed all the set. I did like 3 or 4 playlists. So I was just, you know, like a kid with a new toy. You know, I was like super shiny. So I think this is the secret.
Okay. Do you always prepare your sets before you play, or sometimes do you like make it up as you go along?
No, I mean, I always go with USBs that I have like maybe like 5 years old music.
Okay.
So it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I just go with the flow because I know the tracks I want to put like this. But the thing I like more now is prepare buy a lot of music that I like, put in one folder, and let's see what happens. So I don't know what even is the track, because I like it and I bought.
Yeah.
But it's like the the salsa too. Let's see, you know. Yeah.
I always say it's like vibes and inshallah. Just see what happens, go with the flow, and I guess trust your past self.
Yes.
It's like it's on my USB for a reason, so it's got to be good.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you were an artist starting out in 2025, is there anything that you would do differently to kind of start your career again? Because it's a different time now.
Maybe I would be cooker.
Yeah.
No, joking. Well, now it's so different, because before we were focused in the music, like creating music a lot, producing a lot, because was not, now people make singles, so it's like super easy to make a banger now.
Yeah.
They know, they have also even AI, no?
Yeah.
So they also make the tracks, the inteligencia artificial is super crazy. All the VSTs, now it's really easy. But before, we didn't have nothing. We only had like analog machines, your creativity, and nothing more. Also the vinyls. We didn't have a Shazam to take the tracks of the DJs. So
although I do love Shazam, I'm not going to lie.
I say Shazam? No, I didn't say it. Shazam. No, so I don't use too much.
Yeah, not too much. And if you do, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, but before it was super hard. So was more unique in the same way, but was more hard. But nowadays, I think if I would start from zero, I would only play in vinyl.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Why so?
Because I think it's the only way to be little bit different nowadays. I really love Adiel or Hector Hooks, that they are also my friends, and they are amazing artists, and they still playing with the vinyls. And every time I go to play in festivals, I kind of admire them, like in the way that they still doing this. I come from that, but it's like sometimes we have too much rush. We have too much bugs.
Traveling with vinyls is a lot.
And it's like I appreciate a lot that they still have this power with our age, because we are like old dogs, in the industry. Sometimes I feel like super tired to even carry on like a bag of vinyls. Would be like, yes, but it's too much. So, but if I would be young, I would make this.
Okay.
100%.
So, and there's even something like ceremonial about a vinyl, taking it out of the sleeve, dusting off, putting it on.
Cleaning, choosing. It's like a romantic, you know?
When you look back at how your career's evolved, are there any mistakes that you think you made at the beginning that you would try to avoid now if you knew better?
I would be less passionate.
What does that mean?
You don't believe it?
I mean, I'll hear you out.
No, I mean, sometimes now I learn it. I'm still learning because you see me here like super polite. No, but I cry a lot still,
You're a Gemini, so.
You too?
No, I'm an Aquarius, though.
Anyway. But it's like I was so passionate like now, but too much also innocent.
Yeah.
So it's a shark world. It's a really like the jungle.
Yeah.
So I come from an island, know. I was really like innocent girl, making surf, skateboard, middle emo, know.
Yeah, love it. Everyone had that phase,
Yeah, like I was super fan of Green Day. I really loving. So I thought everything was super cute, So when you see the reality that is, wow, it's full of sharks, darkness, of course. I love darkness now because I know how to handle.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, it was like, wow, what is this, So I would just say to my little indie, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just handle. Don't show that you are sad.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you show that you are sad in an innocent way, they take, in advantage.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay. You need to be strong.
Okay. So being strong.
Be strong. Be a warrior.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay. Just, don't cry in front of the people.
But I have to say, as the opposite, like the Aquarius side of me, like I'm the one who like won't cry at all. I think it's also good to let it out a little bit, to kind of like.
I'm all time like this, so I try to.
You're gonna find the middle ground.
Yes, that's like not too much.
Okay, so you started your label Artcore to champion the techno sound and to platform other artists, and you often sign a lot of debut EPs.
Yes.
Where do you find your new artists, and like what makes them stand out to you?
So nowadays we have like a email of demo, but the science is too much content that they send, like too much, a lot. I have someone that at least help me a little bit because maybe we have every day like 1,000 of demos.
Wow.
It's insane. It's crazy. So they help me a little bit because for me, if I listen, I would take the 70%.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of quality that they send that I can make like albums every week. So my team is like, Indira, we will take control of this because you are too much passionate.
Yeah.
So they make like a filter a little bit, but there still is a lot of artists. So it's, for example, the various artists that we do is always like 20 tracks. That normally is 10, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just because I say, wow, there is too much talent.
Yeah.
Like even in different ways, you know? I don't choose only because it's side trance or side techno. Would be really banal. It's just because there is people that they are really talented in their own way and their own language. That nowadays there is really like a variety of the sound that is beautiful. So future is beautiful.
So you're almost looking for something that doesn't just fit into the genre that you champion, but like a little something extra, a little something different. Like sonically, are you also looking at the artists themselves, like their branding or their?
No, I really don't
just
care.
The music.
Yeah, just the music, because you know it's like when you go in an interview and they put you the photo, you know, this is kind of an advantage maybe because we are humans. And even if we say no, when you see someone that is physically correct, we can say, we have this attraction. And maybe if you say, is something natural, even I don't want to be polite, it's like this. So I don't want to know who is, even if the name maybe I don't like. That I would say like, maybe you should change. No, like it's okay, just make the music talk, you know. Yes.
Amazing. Is there anything that you do both with your label but also as a DJ, and you know, you curate sounds, you create stages, you create you know, festivals, clubs and whatever. Is there anything that you do specifically to uplift women and underrepresented artists?
Oh yes. Also, I mean, in now we have in Artcore we have a management also that is closest to heaven. And we are more supporting kind of the women, you know. Also with the lineups, in our lineups there is always equal. Always. I mean, I don't make for the equal, but I make for the quality.
Yes.
You know, it's not because I want 50% women and 50% men. This is no say, it's just because it's the same quality. Also, if we did a lineup that was only women, because I was checking the lineup, I was like, oh, these artists, I don't say even men or women, these artists fix together, you know? Taking more like in a global talk.
You know? And I mean, you would get lineups that are all men that are also great. So I mean, you know?
There will be because I always like the touch of the woman, you know?
Like, there's something more sensual.
Always.
Something.
Always.
I feel like, you know, there's you can feel the vibes a little bit more.
I need to say, it's like the mom, you know, the mom can make the home, can work, can take care of everything, can put your music. She's always in a good mood, you know. She can make 1,000 things.
Fantastic.
So,
Are there any women in the industry that have inspired your journey that you would love to shout out on the podcast?
Yeah, of course. I mean, since the beginning, I don't know, like an alien, right? She was one of the first ones. Or Nina Kravitz, of course, you know, that is also a good friend of me. There is kind of women that inspire me, you know, because they are in the scene like years, and they are still beautiful, shining, full of energy and joyful. And this, I think this is pure art. When you see a woman like this, that they are still in continue progression, in continue investigation, this is fantastic. I love.
Amazing. Do you feel like you have a responsibility or a role to help open doors for other women coming up in the scene?
Oh, I would love. I mean, I receive a lot of messages like this, you know, and for me is an amazing being to be, you know, because of course I did a really hard work. So it's not only bullshit, you know, it's not bullshit at all. I did we say in Italy we did like the X, like this, I work super hard, so it's a mission, it's like a good path to follow if someone wants.
Amazing. And it's funny because you throughout our time speaking, you've mentioned, all these people that, looked out for you or kind of like put you on, all these people that kind of surround you. And it really sounds like you've got like a community. Like there's a difference between just running a label and being like the DJ in a band and like really building a community.
Yes.
Is there anything that you've done that really has built that connection with your community and made them feel like they're on the journey with you?
I mean, they are 100%, it's like, imagine I carry on my own Instagram. I carry on and I answer all the comments of any post. Also, I create my own group with the best warriors. I don't call even fans, I call warriors. Yeah, because I feel like, they are part of my own movie. That is, the Star Mama, the side techno, I don't know, the warriors. It's more like a Tarantino movie. I don't know, it's like something like creativity with union, and being part of this is not only follow a DJ. It's just even with the merch, I create merch that is a lifestyle, that is merch that you want to wear every day. Even my dad wears sometimes, so it's given to the community. Not things for like a vampire, only for take like a product. I'm a product, I want your money. I don't want this. I want create a family. It's like I did with my team. Since I'm small, I always wanted to have my own world. Because in the school, I didn't have too much friends. I was like the weird girl. I was like, this girl is super weird. So I always miss this kind of family, like you go to the school and you feel comfortable. I wanted this, go to work and feel like I'm in my home.
You're building a connection, whether it's through talking to people on social media or like even with merch. It's like, oh, okay, like you see that they're wearing it, they feel like it's a part of something.
And also super funny because in our group there is warriors that they create their own merch of Artcore, and they say like, oh, maybe you could make this, and I'm like, oh, cool, and they wear the merch that they create of Artcore. It's super funny.
It's an exchange though, it's not just one way. It's them giving to you and you giving to them as well.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they make paintings, and what they do is now with the office, they did the 2 paintings the other day in amazing artist that was called Tommaso from Italy, but really big, and will be exposed in the office,
Amazing.
So maybe someone can make a connection, and I love these kind of things. If I see talent, I don't care what is, but need to be in our family.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your new album. Woo! So give me the story behind it. Like, what's the inspiration? How did it come about? What's the vision for what's coming?
So it was really like for me, it's like my first like a obra de arte. Like a main movie. Because it's just I collect the best, I think, tracks in these 15 years of production. Of course, it's not. I have like almost like 400 tracks unreleased, at least.
Wow.
Imagine. So it was so crazy to choose, for my first album, because it's like, okay, what is the style that I want to show? Like more hypnotic, more kind of commercial, because nowadays we need to sell. More experimental. Was super hard. And I was just asking to my family what the best advice, to my team, also to my warriors, to send in. I was sending like 3 kind of albums, and they choose it almost the same. So I was like, I think this is the best way. So I always listen, to my community, what is the best, because in the end, we are one. So this like 14 tracks. And it's like a journey, a really journey. I start with an intro, and later is like some tracks with 120 BPM, 115.
Ooh, that's quite slow.
I know.
Yeah.
But this is tracks that they did maybe 15 years ago. But this kind of side techno, but slow. It's slow side techno. So it's more like a poesia. It's a poem, an album.
You're telling a story.
Yeah, you are telling a story. You are knowing me, where I come from, what I like. It will be like techno, will be house, kind of house, minimal.
Mm.
Yeah, it started like 110 BPM and it finished in 180.
Oh wow! Like almost getting into GABA range, you know?
No, it finished like the sound is like a high tech that is a kind of it's quickly psytrance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really can't wait because people will know me deeply.
Yeah,
with this album.
I always say that making music is almost like putting your heart on your sleeve, you know?
Yes.
Like you're expressing yourself,
Yes.
you're putting the full range of you out, and like a first album is not a small feat. So
Exactly.
congratulations for getting to that point.
Thank you.
And the first single is in collaboration with the legendary Nile Rodgers. Like what on earth? Like how did that collaboration come about?
So I mean, I always respected his work so much. You know, he's a legend. Completely, he's a legend. So my team contacted him for friends in common that we wanted to work with him, and we went in his studio.
Crazy.
Yeah, in New York, in his home. He have one of the studios in the home, and it was insane. It was like I ran into a museum because it was the walls full of gold vinyls. You know, he was working for Madonna, for Prince. Wow. He did music with everyone.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, I don't know, I was sitting there, and I need to be clear, I was my pants. Literally, I was like completely like shaking.
Yeah.
Just because you know when. You feel you are really with an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, we are all artists, but
you know, he's got some years on him, you know?
Like, he is the artist.
Yeah.
He's an artist. And you see him with that, you know, humble still.
Yeah.
He's still humble.
Oh, that's so
he
good,
was
though.
Showing the home. It was insane. It was amazing. And I was like, okay, let's see. Because we didn't know still what track to work. So I was like showing him the album. I was like, what can I show to this master?
Yeah.
How I will surprise him? You know, I'm really like this. I love music, but he's a musician, you know. So I was kind of, let's see. No, but he completely fell in love with Arte Como Amante. That is the first single. And he closed the eyes and he was literally making like this, like he was feeling the guitar. So I was like, oh my God, he loved this track. And he worked in this track. And will be the first single. And it's coming in some weeks. Okay. So it's insane. You will love.
Amazing. Yes. I can't wait to listen.
Yes.
Do you have any more like dream collaborations on your list? People that you would love to work with?
Oh yes, a lot. A lot. I mean, I'm more now focused in band collaboration. You know, not really focused in the techno or in the electronic scene. I would love to create like a band, you know, to create like a live concert with a lot of genres, mixing also like flamenco. I really love the flamenco. Also, Arte Como Amante have sounds of flamenco. I love flamenco. I love traditional Indian music. I love Brazilian music. I don't know. I love too much things that I need 5 lives. And sometimes my manager is like, Indira, stop thinking. Because it's like, we are over of you.
I mean, your tattoo says, think less, feel more, right? So
yes, it's not only my manager, so I write it myself
just to remind you, you know.
But I don't follow.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. And you already mentioned that you have kind of gone through the process of creating merchandise. How have you gone about that process? Like, how has it become like a new outlet for your creativity, and how has it kind of like influenced your career to kind of have that new channel?
Yeah, is one of the things to be hyperactive. So when I dream in work. This is really crazy because I never rest, but I'm so passionate. So the thing of the merch was like this. I wanted to have like my online. I love fashion.
I can tell. You're looking good, girl.
Thank you. But I really love fashion, but I never been in the fashion world, you know. Because it's like the music, you need to just focus in something. But I love it. I love the fashion. I love the movies. I love the fashion in the movies. So Artcore merch that it's not Artcore merch, it's Artcore lifestyle. Was like this. I wanted to have clothes that you wear, but you don't see even the logo. It's small, but it's the style. If you see Artcore, you see in kilometers because have their own imprint. The merch of Artcore is like a skateboard, emo, rock and roll style. I remembers me a little bit when you were looking the what is the video clips of MTV. Remember?
Yes.
In the 90s, these kind of clothes.
Yeah.
That you want to put, that you seems like you are cool. Even spending not too much money.
Amazing. And are you working with a team to design the merchandise as well?
I design.
You did it yourself?
Yes.
We love a versatile queen.
Yeah. I design. I design in with pen.
Yeah.
And I make all the designs. And later I send to a designer so he can recreate in the 3D, in the digital world. But I design. I don't design really good, but I love to imprint the idea.
Like come up with the inspiration, the vision.
The vision, like quickly, and later they make in reality. I love all time to make my own thing. Because like in the beginning, I don't want to be corrupted. So everything is now we have a team. But I control everything. I trust to them, but I want to know what is happening. We have a label manager, but I want to be in the meeting sometimes to see what is happening. Also with the management, with the booking agency, everything. I want to be in the back to check. This is.
I mean, you've got a vision.
I'm a little bit the psychopath, maybe.
No, you have a vision. You know what you like. You know what you want to create.
I trust, but I want to take care.
The
minimum detail.
And it's all about how you take care, right? Like it's as you say, you've built a family, so it's just about checking in and making sure you're all going in the right direction.
Exactly. It's like a kid you love too much, but sometimes we'll make some kind of thing that you don't like.
Beautiful. So we've already spoken about how you have kind of almost built this world with Artcore, and you're taking Artcore all over the world, right?
Yes.
What's the vision with Artcore? Like, where do you want to take it? Like, where would you see it in 5 years? And like, what can people expect from Artcore in the future?
So there is too much things to do. It's like it's infinite. The possibilities to create art. So it could be also in the movies. Why not? It could be collaboration with cool brands of clothing that we are making already with the merch. We want to put like the merch in the fashion world. Actually, now we will go to the Milano Fashion Week with our merch.
Congratulations!
Thank you. So the music is good, but it's just like one plus in all our world, We love also, like the management style. We love the showcase around the world. We want to create art also, have our own gallery for young artists around the world that send us art and we can sell in the fees, I don't know.
You don't want to limit yourself.
I don't want to limit. I don't want even to sing. It's like every time there is new concepts and new doors that are open. We explore. We are not closed at all. We don't want to just make one thing and have the power in something. We just want to share what we are with everything that we can do.
But how do you decide what to do? Because I feel like I'm the same. I low-key think I've got ADHD. Not even low-key. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. So I'm always like, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, and sometimes it can be hard even to know where to start, right? Like, how do you decide what's the next step in the journey for Artcore?
It's like now I did the vinyl. And I always wanted to make like a art vinyl, like something like special. So now we will make like a normal vinyl that is normal, and later I did a special edition that inside will be my blood.
Oh my gosh. Very emo. Very emo.
It's mixed with something, so it's not dangerous. Because maybe will be someone crazy that will drink.
Oh my gosh.
So you can drink, it's okay, you will not die. But we mix it because we didn't know. But I take some blood and we mix it with some liquid. And if you see the vinyl, there is my blood there.
Crazy. But I mean, that's passion. You literally, your blood, sweat and tears.
I love these things, And later will be also, I created now a perfume that will be in winter out, that is called Arrogante.
Okay.
And it's a mix of all the perfumes that I like. So it's like, I put also inside there, it's a lot of things inside that it's like, why? I don't know. It's just I wake up and I want to make the warriors that they are following us surprise every time, you know.
Yeah.
You will never know what is happening. This
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess that's a way to kind of keep your creative expression fresh, you know, keep yourself
Yeah.
inspired by thinking about all the other stuff you can do outside of music,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
It's like my manager all the time is like, when I wake up with the idea that I wanted a perfume, he was like, yeah, but why you want a perfume? It's like, we have a lot of things to do. It's like, yeah, but I want to have my own perfume, and maybe people that want to smell like me or smell like Alex.
Yeah.
So let's start with one, and maybe we can start making like a perfume line
Yeah.
with Artcore, you know, why not?
Yeah.
Or maybe now with the books, I will start making my new book.
Okay.
That is not only a book like write it, but will be like, you know, the old books that you have with your family that is only pictures. So will be something like this, but memories from the tour life, and also in the office, and also with our warriors, you know,
Yeah.
or maybe cooking, and we put the recipe.
Yeah.
You know, something like different, but also with this kind of all time of humility
Yeah.
that makes you like near to the people, you know.
Yeah. I love what you said. Why not? Like I guess that's the
Yeah,
energy.
why not?
Why not? Like if you want to do it and it
Yeah.
it creates that inspiration, that drive, why not? You know?
Yeah. I mean, also I need to say Pinterest is my worst enemy.
The mood board app.
Oh my God, it makes me crazy. Every
Yeah.
time I go to Pinterest, like, oh wow, I miss this.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe I
another
should
thing.
make another
Start a
thing.
new one or start a new board.
Maybe
Well,
I should take out from the app.
You know, just delete it. Have a moment just for your manager. Like, got
Exactly.
another idea, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Looking at how the industry is now and like how, you know, the scene is for up and coming artists, what new pathways and opportunities do you think there are for new artists who want to break out and come into the scene and kind of establish themselves in the music world?
What kind of advice you say?
Yeah, like what compared to when you started out, what new tools and new opportunities are there for people who want to kind of break through as an artist?
Oh, now it's a lot of facilities. You know, when I started, of course, was not this kind of open window like now with the socials, for example. You know, it was really difficult to show who you were. Maybe you have the chance to play in a when I started in a horror in Berlin, you know, that was actually where I kind of explode.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, who is this girl?
Yeah.
But because still there, the social were not so strong.
Yeah.
But nowadays, wow, it's insane. Like everyone can be viewed.
Yeah.
And so the new generation have this, that is a plus.
Yeah.
But also it's a contra plus. I don't know if it's
like a con. Yeah, negative.
It's like a contra, because if you are really famous in the socials, could be the possibility that you go really down.
Yeah.
Because it's like a really big hype, you know?
Yeah.
So you need to still, it's like what you want to show, that you are an artist, or you want to show that you are a social popular artist. Is really find the line nowadays. Also for the artists like me that we are 15 years in the industry, you know, to use the socials in the right way, that they don't even compare you like you are part of this, but we are not, because we come from nothing. So it's like how you show that you are not part of this social game. So it's difficult, but I think the music talks.
Absolutely.
The music talks, the experience talks. And that's it.
And I mean, social media can be a tool not only just to kind of show yourself, but also to connect with people, you know? I've connected with some amazing DJs, amazing artists, even like visual artists, graphic designers. That could be,
that's the best.
Know,
like for example, for us, like you want to start with a new photographer. So you go to the DJs and you see all the photographers and you choose someone from them, you know? It's like now there is more facilities of this, you know? It's like more easy to find your way, no?
What about in terms of music, like finding your new sound? Like what tools are there, what opportunities are there for people to kind of build their sound compared to when you started out?
I mean, everything, because nowadays you see every stream of a boiler room, circle, horror, for example, you see all the variety. Before it was like, was boiler room, but also it was like Exit Festival, was more streams, but was like more focusing a genre, right? Like techno way talks or house talks, but now it's like a mix.
Yeah.
You see boiler room, you see the horror is like, you don't know what you are listening also.
Yeah.
That what is this genre? You're even me that I created my own sound. Nowadays, sometimes I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Like, what is this sound? You know, it's like, I love, look at the groove.
Yeah.
So yeah, nowadays it's like more easy for
Yeah.
everything. And if you want, if you like some kind of music, you are more inspired for some reason, and you see someone that is playing already something that you don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like more inspiring, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of inspiration, are there any new artists that have grabbed your attention recently?
Oh yeah. I mean, of course, the artist of my label that is for this that I take it them like gold, you know? Is Valentino. Is an Italian guy that is insane musically talks. Also Marhu is from Belgium. She's super cute. She seems like a small ninja. You know, she's so talented. She's mixing, you know, also like not they are not like a side techno artist, but they create their own sound coming from the side techno, you know. So it's better because it's not, they don't follow me at all, but they are inspired by my sound. So that's beautiful. And also, yeah, of course, Lola Cerise, she's amazing. Chris, Eric Corner, Ricardo. Yeah, this is Sumia, also from Turkey. She's really insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's young people, but with a lot of talent.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love to hear about new artists and talents and just to hear what other people are doing. And also the fact that they're evolving from something that you created, right? It's
exactly.
like the next step, you know?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next...
Also, in the beginning, sometimes they were sending me tracks that they were super similar to me. And it was like, please don't do, because you will, I don't take you for make the same, you know. It's sometimes the labels, they make these, you know, like if they don't fix with the sound, they don't take.
Yeah.
They want the same line.
Yeah.
For the label, me no.
Yeah.
Me, I want that you have your own sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, express yourself, no?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, so you've got you've spoken about artists that have taken your sound and kind of like evolved it. If you were to look back at your career, is there anything that you would say is your proudest moment, something that's like been career defining for you, like, oh my goodness, that would bring back those Gemini tears, you know?
I mean, wow, was a lot of proud moments. Like for me, the best was when I was playing, of course, Tomorrowland main stage, because it was like I achieved, you know. It was like the triangle of I achieved Tomorrowland. But later I played 2 times in the main stage, and later I did my own showcase of Artcore this year in Tomorrowland. In the atmosphere stage. So it was like, wow, we arrived also with the label, you know. Later, of course, closing the main stage of Monegros, like a first female, Spanish female in the history. This was kind of also pressure because it was like, wow, it's a iconic place, you know, and someone like Juanito, you know, that I love him, his vision, that trusts you, like the first female closing the main stage of Monegros. Was like, wow, what I put, what music I put. I don't know. I was like just almost trying to choose because they are like really like techno.
Yeah.
But my sound is side techno, right?
Yeah.
So I try to make it my best. Also respecting the place, you know. You need to respect the place sometimes and not only thinking in your style.
Yeah. And
later, of course, Exit Festival. That, you know, this year I closed the festival and will be not more in that place. I don't know, also when I played in MotoGP, because I was the first female playing too. Yeah, I had a lot of
first.
a lot of things that are iconic, but it's not for the thing to be the first. Is to see my team proud, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they are more proud than me, you know? It's like I love to do these things, but I'm a cute girl from Canary Islands that is living a dream. But they dream with me, with these things. So when I turn back and I see all of them like, yeah, you know, so this is, for me, is my life. Is what makes me happy and shining. Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, you've inspired a whole bunch of new artists and new people coming up. Who would you say is the artist that inspired you the most and why? I feel like I could maybe guess, but I'm going to let you
Guess,
answer.
guess.
I feel like maybe your dad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I mean, you tell
catch me 100%. You know me, babe. Yeah, my father. I mean, my father and my mom, because I always thought about my father, and I feel like my mom, she need also her protagonist. Just because my father, he was the mad of the home. Is for this I love him like, and he's Gemini like me.
Yeah.
And my mom was more like, correct Italian. Don't make this, blah blah blah. But yeah, my mom, she have a really passion for the art. She was designer and artist, and passionate for the religion, for the soul, the spirit. So this is really interesting too. I never talk about this, but nowadays that I'm making more old, also I'm more near to the spiritual part of me. So yeah, I'm more near to my mom also. And yeah, I think it's all connected, But my father, of course, he was a crazy guy, lost, traveling in the world, a doctor without frontiers, but also passionate for the photography, the music, the beautiful things of the life, the normal things. So this is what attracts me, like you can be whatever you want, but you are happy also with a panino and looking a sunset,
Yeah.
So this is our family.
Beautiful. We spoke about who makes you feel inspired. Where do you feel most inspired?
Oh, where? Yeah, I mean, 100% in the nature.
Yeah, nature.
Yes, nature. Also, I was living in Madrid in the countryside. When I was making my first tracks, good tracks. And I was in the mountain. I had 5 dogs. I had 1 mini horse. I had chickens, rabbits. I had 1 cacatua, is this a lot of
Do that again? What was the noise?
It's the ones that repeat your words. Un loro.
Oh,
cacatua.
Yeah,
Sí, vale.
cockatoo, I think that's in English. Yeah. Just like that.
1 cacatua and a black sheep. Imagine. All these in 4,000 meters, and they were coming inside the home. Kind of Pippi Lastrum life.
Yeah.
So this, I was living like this 14 years.
Yeah.
And I think was the best tracks I did. Because I was living like an utopia,
Yeah.
I was just waking up in the nature with my animals and living the dream of being someone like, in peace,
Yeah.
Now it's like chaos. So yeah, one day I will return there.
One day.
I'm dreaming.
You've got the North Star. You know where you're trying to get
I love
to.
chaos too. I need to say, controlled chaos.
Yeah, you want to build the full farm again.
Yeah,
The Noah's Ark.
Exactly, 100%. One day.
Beautiful. What do you know now that you wish you had known when you started working in the music industry?
Myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good answer.
Yes, myself.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who I was, really. I mean, nowadays still I'm in the process, But yeah, nowadays I look myself in the mirror and it's like, yeah, babe, you did.
You did.
I know you. I respect you. But in the beginning, sometimes I was looking in the mirror and it was like, wow, who are you, Because it's like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm making this is wrong. I'm making this is wrong. I make this is good. But I'm not proud of me. I mean, sometimes you corrupt yourself, like maybe putting some music that you don't want. Now everything is perfect. But yeah, it's a long process.
Yeah.
So just I would say have a what is like passion? No, a peace. Like you need to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patience.
Yeah. Peace.
I mean, peace and patience.
Peace and patience.
Yeah. Maybe that's a new tattoo.
Yeah.
Peace, patience.
Yeah. Big.
Exactly. And I mean, you do so much, and like you travel so much, and you said you literally got 150 gigs this year. What keeps you motivated every day? How do you keep going?
January, that I will have 1 month free.
Yeah.
I love my work.
Yeah.
I say work because I treat this like this, and I think it's good.
Yeah.
Because when you is passion also is a dream, but it's work. Huh?
Yeah.
We are working, and the people that book us need the respect.
Yeah.
You need to have control with everything. You can't drink like crazy. You need to be healthy in front of the people that see you because you are an inspiration. So you need to be perfect. You need to be like a professional sportive, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you need to carry your inside with a good food, with I would say good sleep, but this is not in our work.
No.
But like we don't sleep, correct? We need to make everything goes good in the other way. So spirit, mind, good food, and just trying to live every day like it's the last day. You know, like you wake up and you just it's the last day. So you put all your effort, all your energy, your biggest smile, and you go and you perform in your 100% level.
Yeah, the spirit of appreciation, you know, like this is where I'm at. This is I want to appreciate it. I want to respect the ecosystem, the warriors, the promoters that have brought me here, and make the most of it.
Yes,
you know,
it seems sometimes like a really like Instagram reel.
But I mean it's the truth.
No,
you know?
But it's true. It's like when you manifest, that is a word that is super common nowadays. It's like you can be super tired, you can be thirsty, you can be hungry, you just want to sleep. But how beautiful when you go to the stage and you put your best smile and you give to the people that go there a journey that they will never forget.
Yeah.
You know, because they come from you.
Yeah.
So how egocentric is say, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are there for you. So just go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And what is your idea of success? How would you define success for you?
Success is when you see your environment that respect you and they are proud of you, no? Success is going to sleep happy and honored with yourself. Success is helping your family if they have necessities. When you see people smiling, happy with you, with no you can have like bad days, but you always bring back like positivity. This is
beautiful.
This is for me, success is not be famous. This is something that was coming organic or not. But this is just beautiful because now we are sharing this because I'm kind of known. Or I did something different in the industry. But this is not success for me. I mean, success because it's beautiful talk, and we can share to the people that see us our mindset. But success is more deep.
It's the connection.
It's the connection. Is your lives every day and in the best way, you know.
I think that's the most beautiful place to end. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and being
finished.
You know, you're like, let's go. No, but like honestly, thanks for the openness and the transparency and like sharing your thoughts and your tips and your tricks for helping people break through. And
you know, chaos and peace.
Chaos and peace. You know, and when is the album due to come out? Is there a release date yet?
Oh yeah, so the album is coming out now in winter. And will be 14 tracks, and later will be next year will be the remix part, and the next year will be another album, more crazy that I'm preparing already. So we have a lot of interviews to do.
Okay, let's go. We're just getting started.
Yes. Okay. So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Yes. And that's a wrap on the very first episode of Equal Beats. A huge thank you to Indira Paganotto for joining me today and sharing so many powerful insights about breaking into the industry, carving your own space and staying true to your vision.
Yes, always.
Yes.
Always.
If you're an aspiring DJ, I hope this conversation gives you the inspiration and practical tools you need to start creating your own path, just like Indira. There's no single route to success in music, and the industry is always in need of new voices, new ideas, and new sounds. So don't be afraid to build something totally new. If you enjoyed today's episode, there'll be plenty more to come. I'll be speaking with 6 more industry professionals to explore and reveal tons of facets of the music industry, from PR to longevity to managing a label. So keep it locked. This is Equal Beats. I'm Kikelomo, and I'll see you soon with more perspectives from the artists and changemakers shaping the future of music.